Hey, what's up, Gremlins? What's up, guys? We're kind of had some technical difficulties getting.
We're
this all
still
started,
getting used
you
to
know,
all the what's it called?
StreamYard and everything. As you can see, the lighting's a little bright. We're trying to get this green screen to work a little bit better.
Yeah,
It's kind of working. It's a little bit weird.
this is the problem with being a white boy and with the green screen.
Yeah, but
It's hard.
We're figuring it out. So thank you guys for joining. It's kind of a redo of last night's, because when we went to record it, things were kind of weird. It kind of cut the recording into pieces, and
I was so tired. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I was like falling asleep because I decided to eat 3 giant burritos from Taco Bell in 2 minutes. So I can go on the stream, and then it hit me halfway in the stream.
The green screen comes out. Click on Sean's thing.
Comes out great, but damn you are white.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna fix all that. I think it's because I have a cheap LED light, and it's just bleaching us out.
No,
but,
dude, it's because it started snowing over here, and we just turned into snow.
That's what
we're just turning into a snowman.
Just bear with us for now. We'll fix this. We'll get it figured out.
Also, Shotgun, he said, "I'm here for the Ettinjam news," which means you have made a new Toe Jam and Earl, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, that was us. We did it.
I wish I could say
we made that game. Yep.
I still didn't get that on the iiRcade, actually. I saw that they had that on the iiRcade, but I never did.
I saw it, but I was gonna get it, but like when they were shutting down, I was when we went and bought a bunch of games, I was gonna buy it. But then the funny thing is that never mind, I shouldn't say it on live. We didn't need to buy the games.
We did,
but
we did though.
Yeah, but
we still had to get them so we could like push them on there.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're kind of just gonna go over some topics. A lot of you guys missed it anyway, so it's okay. It's like your first time anyway.
Well, the biggest issue with doing these Ettincast is that, first off, we're very new to this, so we don't do any of these ever. And so it's rough. But then also, we usually find ourselves live streaming when someone else bigger than us is live streaming.
We're thinking about kind of kicking it back a little bit. Maybe doing it earlier in the day. That way it works around everyone's schedule. Because a lot of
video keeps freezing up.
Okay, let me fix that right quick. Hold on.
Always something, dude. It's always something.
Well, we're in high def, so maybe we'll switch to standard. Maybe that'll do it. All right. Oh, that is quite blurry. All right. Let us know if that works a little bit better. I don't know why that came out a little blurrier, but
it's really blurry.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me check something right quick.
I'm watching it.
You're gonna check it out right now.
It's running, yeah.
Okay.
Go to where it's live right now.
I think it might even
He's
just
right.
be the actual. Let's see. Hold on. General.
It's still freezing up occasionally.
Hold on. When I switch the
actually looks no, it's still like freezing occasionally.
What is going on? Okay, hold on. That's such a shame.
What a bummer, dude. It seems like every time we want to do one of these, something goes wrong, our ineptitude comes out.
Yeah, right. I think it'll have to do here. I'll stop my camera and I'll start it up again. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Anyway, we'll what dial-up provider do you have?
Provider. Fuck you.
Yeah, well that's all the providers around here right now. They're all crap.
I don't know. It's supposed to be better. It's TDS. So it should be.
Yeah, which look at that. Connection's unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, plug in your router or move closer to it. Okay, well, we don't have the means right now for that. So I guess we'll just have
as long as it's running mostly smooth, then I think we're good. Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Is it good enough? Would you say, Shotgun, or is it like constantly stopped?
Well, it looks like it's pretty good for the most part. We do stop it once in a while.
It occasionally stops, right? But it's mostly good.
All right. So what we're going to do is bear with us. We're going to lag a few times, and we're probably going to freeze a few times. But just like let us know if it's all good, and we'll just
keep going. It's fine. Your voices are good.
Voices are good.
All right.
All right. Perfect.
Cool beans.
All right. So
first thing, just occasionally.
All right. Oh, perfect. Okay. for the first thing I want to talk about is so last week, as you guys know,
week
past 2 weeks, we haven't been able to run the show. Last week, the first week, I was trying to do some Atari VCS stuff, and I was really stressing, and I was like, I can't do this.
Actually, that was the second week.
No, because last week it was Zelda.
No, that was the week before. Was it? Yeah, I would know.
I don't know.
So, but yeah,
either way,
we didn't do the first the 2 weeks ago. We didn't stream because I lost my dog that I've had since I was 16, and that was hard. And then, oh, by the way, thank you everybody for your support. That was, everybody's support really helped.
It meant a lot.
And I need all the support I can get because it was not easy.
It helps everything get through it and focus on the
because after you lose like a pet or like a human or anything like that, it's hard because lots of stuff reminds you of them and then you just break down. So it was really it was really meant a lot, and I really appreciate everybody's kind words and support. It was good.
Yeah, we have an awesome community, and you guys have been like just really supportive and like with everything, and it means a lot to us.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So
but yeah, and then like what last week, like Seven was saying, he was working on the
oh my god, the Atari VCS
port, and it's not, it's a super mixed bag.
The Atari VCS, man. Oh god, I didn't think it was gonna be so hard to work with. It's because we're on Game Maker.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they make that thing mostly. It would seem everything's geared around Unity, like. Obviously NDA, but everything that they're doing is very much geared towards Unity. And so being Game Maker developers, there was a long while where we weren't even able to get the game to run on the machine. Like it would
start to launch and then it would crash.
Yeah, it would just crash. Yeah, it would just crash. We were trying at first when I started doing it, I was working with Ubuntu, and I was trying to get Ubuntu to run it because I have Ubuntu. I have my Atari running to a solid state drive that has Ubuntu on it so I can test. Well, it turns out the Ubuntu I have is different from the Atari OS that they have. And so because of that, when I went to go send it to the Atari, it just wouldn't launch at all. And so, but with the help of Lost Astronaut, who's a community member in both the Game Maker community and the Atari community, with his help, we finally got it to launch. So that's really good news. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself because I was going to save the Atari stuff for last, but hell,
the Atari
here.
Update.
So what we did was we managed to find out that some of the library files that were being used in Game Maker for our game weren't loading up. They weren't being installed to the system. And so through some techno magic, I've never worked with Linux before or Ubuntu or any of that, and so Lost Astronaut was a lot of help with all that stuff. He really guided me with like figuring out how Linux works and the commands I would have to use. Anyway, we figured out a way to launch a script that before launching the game installs all the libraries that you would need to run the game that are loaded inside the same file or folder, and it loads all those, and then it launches the game, and it worked, and it actually launched on the Atari VCS, and so it's a big step forward. However, I am having some trouble now with the game pads. Because
they're super notorious because they keep at first they worked, or at least a couple of them worked, like the Xbox controller and the classic controller. The modern controller for the Atari worked. Sort of, but they had troubles with the analog sticks, and they were just all messed up. And then he went and made an update, and it broke it all. And then he made another update, and then it broke the Xbox controller. And now he's trying to figure out how we can at least get the modern and Xbox controller working, and then we're going to try our best to get that classic controller working. But
the classic controller won't even it's not even being seen. Like what's really bizarre to me is that
the
controllers
sure,
so that we can even controllers though. What's really weird is that the controllers themselves, you would think that they would automatically have all drivers and stuff installed to the system. I mean, they must, but yeah, it's never easy. Absolutely.
Yeah, you can just click it. Yeah.
Oh,
there
I
you
see.
go.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
I love.
Yeah, this
I
is
love
StreamYard.
StreamYard.
We might have to pay for it though, so we can get rid of that thing up there and
Yeah.
swap it out with a better logo. But
That's
it's all
later when we
learning.
have money.
But yeah, it's we're running into some trouble where with the game pads, but I'm slowly figuring it out. I'm losing my mind a little bit, but we're gonna figure this out. And I gotta figure out how to get that classic gamepad to actually be seen in GameMaker, because for some odd reason it's popping up as an unknown device on its own console and skipping over it. So it's gonna take some effort. We're gonna figure this out. I will do my best to get the classic game pad working, because it feels great on PC where it works.
When it's like that's the one thing that we really wanted with this console was that classic controller, and like you said, we tested it out on PC, and that classic controller is almost like the game was built for it.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, right after we turned on we made a new thing where it was called like easy aim, where like basically when you aim, he shoots, and it works exactly like the original Berserk does. And because of that, the classic controller was perfect for it, and it felt so good. And so we really, really want that to work, because why would you play on the Atari and not want to use that controller?
But my first priority right now is just going to be to get the Xbox controller working and the Atari modern controller, since that's what most people are playing with, and those two, they're seen. I just had to figure out why the joystick axis and the triggers are being funny and they're not wanting to work. So that's going to take some time. But once we figure all that out, really that's like one of the only big things standing in our way right now. I even managed to fix
literally the only thing really standing in our way.
Yeah, I managed to fix we had a problem when we first sent it, when it first got to launching, where it was actually kind of laggy for some reason. But I fixed that for the most part. It just has some weird, it's some bugs, but those will be fixed too down the road. But yeah, right now that controller is just kind of standing in the way, but we'll figure it out. So just bear with us. I think that's pretty much it.
Well, was there anything else to add to that?
You think?
Well, I guess just once he finishes the controllers, that's basically it.
Yeah.
Once we're done with that, that's it. And then it should only take like a couple
I'm not going to
weeks.
I'm not even going to put a time on that. I mean, because
I want to say
it's weird,
finicky.
Yeah, it's weird because it's a whole new system. It's we're working with what is that called? Input Candy, which is the plugin that for GameMaker for gamepad controls that Lost Astronaut has been helping me learn. And it's hard because I have to the guy is way better of a programmer than me, and so I'm trying to figure out as a novice what the hell I'm reading every time I read his code. And unfortunately, I have to ask a lot of questions, and I think it's starting to get on his nerves, but what can be done? I have to ask questions.
Figure it out. Yeah.
So we'll figure it out, and then we'll come up with we'll have hopefully another update pretty soon. I'm hopefully next week, but we'll see. It all just depends on how long this takes. So that's pretty much all they're talking about the VCS right now. Let's talk about your
now I am So okay, as some of you guys know, I was working on I lost all of the art for the box, the art for the vinyl, and the art for the manual when my USB drive formatted on me. And so I had to go and remake them. I already told you guys about some of that. So I told you that the arcade vinyl was all saved, and I got all that done. And I'll talk about more of that in a minute. But yeah, so that face is about right, Sean.
Yeah, that's about how we both felt when Matt was like, "Oh my god,
like, no,
the USB drive corrupted and lost everything." And
I was in a state of shock, because I was like, No. This
didn't happen.
Gone.
No,
It's not gone. Just unplug it, plug it back in. It's still gone. It's still gone. And so then I had to go and fix it. But I did finish the manual. And the box art I'm almost done with. And the cool part about the box, by the way, is that it's not going to be the same box.
should have saved him to a floppy.
I know.
Oh,
That would have been the ideal situation. But yeah, so the box is a little different because this time, instead of making it ourselves, which took a lot of time, a lot of energy, as well as I think we paid more than we should have for getting the box all together. You're
talking about the original,
because we had to buy the
Yeah,
cases,
the
we had to
original
buy
case.
the paper to print it, we had to buy all this other stuff to make it.
It was expensive,
kind of a pain.
and it was like, I had to cut all that myself over there on a cutting board. And the problem is that cutting board, it
Sucks.
wasn't always straight of a cut. So those of you who got the thing, it's very handmade, and that's kind of what's cool about it. But at the same time,
we want something more
it was like,
professional
I
looking.
want something where someone who actually has the means, someone who knows how to cut, how to make manuals and stuff, and and cut that all correctly and evenly. We want to have someone kind of do that who is proficient in it.
Yeah, and Stefan actually met a guy over at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo.
His name, was Frank.
My head stuck on the green screen.
I'm gonna get his last name wrong, but it was like Frank Westward or something. It was crazy because it was almost Frank West. Yeah, it was almost Frank West, and I was like, oh, this is cool because I love it. I love Dead Rising. But anyway, we met him, and he does box art and stuff. He does. He's done a lot of indie games and stuff, and he can do all sorts of cool little designs. So why don't you tell him about the box and what you can do?
Yeah, so we brought up to him that we wanted to make a box art, and then we were like, hey, maybe we'll go through you. And then he I think he sent us an email a while back going, hey, you guys marry me? I'm still down for that box art. And so we were like, oh yeah, sweet. So we're gonna have him make it, and he makes these really high quality boxes. Let me see if I can find anything. Do you remember what the name of his company was and stuff? I'm gonna go ahead and show the screen. We'll be
good luck
here. No, we'll be here. Present
share screen. It's probably gonna show
It
that
is.
screen.
It is
So it's
gonna
gonna
show
show all
screen.
your notes and stuff too.
Well, that's okay. We don't need that. There we go.
Perfect. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so
Don't share the audio.
okay.
Yep, there you go. Perfect. Oh,
that's only
Interesting.
because of that why I chose.
I see.
So we'll do
there
that
we go.
one.
Okay, cool.
All right, so go ahead and type in that guy's company and stuff. If you remember it.
I think it's like. No, I can't remember it because I just remember he's got a company name. That's not.
Where's that box?
Oh, you got the box?
Yeah.
It's upstairs.
Where at?
It's inside. Here, while you go look up that, it's upstairs in that big blue tote. Yeah, you guys can see we're so prepared, right? Yeah, always prepared. So Matt will be back with that. He's gonna go grab that. He left his green screen a little off though. There we go. And I'll go ahead and carry on to the next topic while we're waiting for him to come back with that. So the Ettinjam. So we were doing Ettinjam this month. It's our first one. We're still kind of very new to community events and everything, So actually, I should just say we're just new to community in general. And we started doing this thing called the Ettinjam, where we are working on, or where everyone submits each competition is a little different. This time it was an art contest where we were drawing the Mad Slasher from, Circus Interstellar. He's the main clown that's kind of on the front. He's got the blade arm and everything. And it was a competition to draw him. And whoever wins gets their art put in the game. When we do Super Circus Interstellar, they'll get their art. Jeez. Hold on.
Don't mind me. I'm just stepping into the void.
Into the void. Okay. It looks like. All right. See you later, Sean.
All right.
You have a good one, man.
See you, Sean.
Thank you very much, dude. So we're
An awesome game. Thanks, dude.
the Ettinjam. The winner will get.
Oh,
get
if you're
their
talking
game,
about the Ettinjam, you better throw up the banner.
All right.
Where is it? Oh, wait.
I didn't make one. That's fine. So the Ettinjam, the winner gets their art put into the game as a collectible when we do Super Circus Interstellar. We're going to have little pieces of paper that you can find throughout the game, and when you get them, you can view everyone's art. Well, that competition is going to be ending tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be doing the voting. It's not too late to put in your submission if you have one and you want to do join in on that and have a chance to win. Just feel free to swing by our Discord and go to the channel for Ettinjam, and that's pretty much it. You just draw something for the Mad Slasher, just put a little bit of effort into it, and then you could possibly see it in the game when we go to do Super. So if you're looking
so that box here is one of them,
and we'll switch back to the
switch
Jam in a moment.
So go ahead and click,
because I want to show
then
everyone's
on,
drawings and stuff.
Click over there on manual box.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so
back
he's
to the
back.
comments. All right, so I think it's called Old School Interactive. Is that the name of the company? You might Google that.
Old School Interactive.
Here's what the box looks like while you Google that. So this is just an example of a box that the guy made. It's like your true blue, what's it called? Super Nintendo kind of box.
Yeah.
So it's made of cardboard, and it's got a really nice glossy kind of touch to it. And it's pretty well professionally put together. It's awesome. And he makes I believe he also makes oh wait, this is just a box filled with crap.
Yeah, well that is because I just started putting crap in there.
Where's the manual?
The manual is actually separated. I forgot I put all this crap in there.
A bunch of cards. Oh, okay. He also makes these small little ones. This is kind of cool.
That one's a business card that he made.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This is his business card. It's you can't see
this
the
is the
manual. Business card. The sun is freaking.
It's called
not the sun, but the light.
Armed for Battle is
out.
the name of his game, right?
So I think so. But anyway, his card is really cool because it's actually a box.
We'll have to really fix that lighting.
So
he does these manuals too. Now this one's a smaller one than what we're wanting to do. We want to do one that's kind of you're maybe like that big, right? When we go to do it, but it's very clean. It's got a gloss finish. It's got some cool little like a shiny text right here. You can see it. Well, the green screen's cutting it out, but you can see that it shines like that. So
it looks really cool.
He's got really cool,
professional
like art in here. And yeah, it looks really high quality, and he's he works with indies like us, and so we thought this would be a great opportunity to get a new box and everything. One that is a little bit more. We're going to put a little bit of goodies in there. We're thinking
it's a debate. We're debating on if we're going to put a lot more in it or what, because the price might go up because it costs to buy that stuff. So we'll debate that. But it'll definitely have the flash drive that we had with the other one, as well as the manual and like a Steam key and stuff like that. And we're debating. We might put more stuff into it, but we'll have to kind of play that one by ear because we are not the richest dudes, and we have to do with what we can afford. And
the struggle is real.
Yeah, and I don't want to increase the price of our physical copies too much, and
if anything, I couldn't imagine it being more than $5 extra, And besides, what we'll do in the end, guys, is we'll do a poll, we'll do a voting to see what you guys feel. If you wanted to just stay at that $19.99 price, maybe we could put something cheap in there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we do want to try and get some extra goodies in there. But yeah, depending on like what you guys want, depends on kind of like what we can do about it, like how fancy we can go when it comes to those extra things. So just keep an eye on that. Go on our Discord. Join us on Discord, and that's kind of where we're most active, where we can talk to people and pick your brains and get an idea of what we want to do.
Yeah.
So
here's that box, and
I
here's the
love
coolest
that
part.
we actually have a.
If you with this guy, you know, if you have like a physical copy for that can go into like the classic consoles, like this one's a Nintendo game. It's a modern game. It was made recently, but it's for you can play it on your Nintendo. And he makes these little sleeves too that go with it. For some reason, my cursor's off on your guys' end.
It's gonna be, yeah.
But yeah, so see, he makes these little boxes and stuff, and it's pretty cool. It's, you know, really high quality. Okay, this is just showing the game now.
That game actually looks pretty cool.
Apparently you're a monkey. I didn't realize you were a monkey in that game. Anyway, so that's it. So I'll be making that box through that guy, and I'm almost done with it. It's very similar to how the box was before, except that I've tweaked some stuff, I've added new things, and I've made the box look way prettier. So you know,
I really like the
we'll
design
see
you did
how
there.
that goes.
Yeah, because like you guys that got the original version, you guys remember what the back looked like. It was you know, looking back on it, we realized that it was a little bit noisy.
This is too much noise.
It was you know, we should have kind of readjusted it to where like the spaceship in the background was like a little bit more on its own, away, like not being covered by the text and stuff. But you know, this time around we did do that. Matt has been doing a really good job at setting it up and making it look like the same but better, you know, same but different. And I think you guys are gonna really dig it.
I think it looks cool.
Yeah, you'll be sharing those designs
when it's
later, right?
what I was thinking of doing is I don't really just want to share
Don't want to spoil or something.
Well, it's not really that exciting to share like Photoshop pictures, you know, like, so I was thinking I would show you guys when the box is done, but I might show you guys early. Just depends.
I don't think anyone would mind seeing like early, like, you know, Photoshop files or something, you know, like see kind of what it's gonna look, because when you get it in the box, it's way different, you know, like, and besides we don't know how long it'll take for those boxes to arrive. So
good point. Yeah,
and to set up.
So in that case, maybe later when I'm done with it, I'll show you guys the PDF files.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's it about the box art.
Okay, cool.
Now the vinyl. So were you gonna say something?
Actually, no.
We want to talk about the Ettinjam?
No, go ahead and do the vinyl.
Okay,
because it's
I just figured this was directly,
and then we'll go back to the Ettinjam.
Okay, cool. So the vinyl is it's coming together pretty well. I actually have received the final parts of the vinyl. I can finish putting it together for you guys. There's a couple things that you guys should know before I put the vinyl on. One is that so when I put the kick plate vinyl on originally, I realized that the star was too skinny and tall because I was trying too hard to fit it in and have it be a big size, and it ended up being a little ugly. So then I went and I redid it, and when I redid it, the star is now too big, and so when I go to put it on the arcade cabinet, it's going to get cut off. But I've already went and I readjusted it, and I made it to where it fits in perfectly now. So
but he's already got
buy it. Yeah, I already bought it on my end, so I'm just gonna put the one that's gonna get cut off on my cabinet, and I'll just, so you guys know, I'm telling you now that yours won't look like that. It will look better. Yeah. And then the bezel is another thing. I ordered through a different company this time, and they had a I don't want to say the name of the company. I ordered through a different company, and they
did some high quality.
They did high quality work, but it's a sticker. The one I'm going to be putting on is a sticker that goes over the basic black bezel that they had on the iiRcade.
Yeah, plexiglass.
And on the plexiglass, and it just sticks over the. Oops, I'm shaking the camera. It sticks onto that, and it's okay. It's cool. It's got texture to it and everything, but it's not really what I wanted. I was wanting, you know, them to do what the last guys that we ordered a bezel through did, where they printed it on the bezel or the plexiglass. Yeah, that was part of the plexiglass, and that it was more professional. And I kind of want to. Damn it! I keep shaking my leg. Basically, I wanted that. So later on, I'll go and replace it. But when you guys go to order the bezel, just go through a company like Escape Pod or something like that, because they were the ones we went through last time, and they gave us a legit bezel.
Those guys are really cool too. They really worked with you. Like basically, whenever we had an issue, they were really quick to fix it. I believe they even replaced one of them for free.
They replaced one of them for free because when they sent it, it didn't have adhesive on the back.
Yeah, it was just a piece of plastic.
Just a piece of plastic. Yeah, but that's basically that. I'll be putting it together sometime on this weekend, maybe today. Might do it today. That might be cool, and I might do it tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get that together. And when I put that together, I'll show you guys it, and then I'll finish getting it prepared to release all of it onto like our website and or wherever I can put it. The website, still figuring that out, because I don't know if I can put downloaded files on or downloadable files on our website without paying for a plugin. And I don't have money to be paying for more things. So we're going to figure it out. At the very least, I'm going to put it on our Discord. So anybody in the Discord can download it and then buy the vinyl themselves to print. Or, they can print. Yeah, they can get the vinyl and put it on their cabinet. So
we'll probably do that. Something through our maybe our Google Drive or something. I'll double check to see if that is legit enough for people, or if it's safe too for us. But
for what again? Sorry, I was distracted.
Putting the download on our Google Drive.
But
I don't really know. I don't know if that's safe. So I'll figure it out and I'll look it up. And see about that, so that you can have a place to put that and send it out to them. So
and that's basically it for the vinyl. So
let's go back to the I want to show about the Ettinjam. So back on the Ettinjam, I want to show off some of the art that people have already sent in, so we can kind of give a little praise to that. And let me move this over right quick. People have been doing some really cool submissions, and definitely want to talk about them. Where are you at? Ettinjam. Oh, I'm already on it. All right, so
don't forget to share your screen.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
I just gotta scroll. There's a lot to scroll through. All right, first one we're gonna start with is our longtime supporter and friend, Impa. I know, I'm looking for her right now. Oh, I see. Thank you. So this is the first one. Our long supporter and friend Impa. She took the first step and did. This is her version of the Mad Slasher. I love that she got like the background in there with the buildings, the walls, and all, like a lot of the textures. She clearly looked at the game when she was doing it, and I love it. It's super cool. She got her version of our star logo right there with the cosmonaut helmet in the middle.
Yeah, that was super cool. Cool. My favorite thing about it was how she did things like he was saying, she captured some of the textures we made on that wall. See that metal plating? She did it pretty much exactly how I drew it. And then she even put the tubing, right above the screen, the tubing, which that blew my mind, because I was like, not expecting that. So
this right here,
that was really cool.
Top.
Yep. Hey, switch over to the comments. I realized I forgot to switch back to them.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I was really stoked about that.
And I love that she got like it almost looks like he's been stabbed or something like a few times, but he's
just stabbing himself for fun.
Yeah, I really like too the cotton candy here. That's a really nice touch. So overall, this is really good first submission. I love it, and
she started the train, because then right after that we started getting.
I think the next one was Kit. Yeah, Kit made.
This guy,
I love it because I love the hat.
It made me laugh when I saw this one, because I was like, oh my god, that hat.
Yeah, the hat. He's got the little napkin in his pocket. He's got the little frillies where the blades start. Just really fun.
It's a very creative way to do the clown.
Yeah, almost looked like. Oh, I thought that was like a heart for his eye, but I see now that
he's just like a scribble.
Yeah, scribble. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, really sweet. And then and obviously he drew it in MS Paint. I think that was I think that's where he drew it.
Yeah, I think
And
some
I
a lot
definitely
more.
commend him for that because it's
Oh
not
my
easy to draw stuff in MS Paint.
Yeah, no, I will never draw in MS Paint because
Mm-mm.
it's just a nightmare.
This one was mine. This one's not part of the competition. We drew our own stuff because we were like, hey, you know, we'll join in. That'd be fun.
It was a good outlet. I mean,
Yeah.
like the cool thing about it was neither of us actually have drawn on a piece of paper and let alone color it and ink it for years. It's been a long time.
Longer for me.
Yeah. For the most part, all my art has been digital lately. And I've been a little spoiled by it because when we went to go do this, it was like
no going back.
God.
When you mess up
when you make a
certain
mistake.
things. Yeah, certain mistakes are just there to stay.
But not to say this one's a mistake. I really like it. I like the smile and everything.
Yeah,
it's like the way like how far back it goes. It reminds me of those Nightmare Before Christmas and everything, where they have like the jaws that go way.
I was actually when I did this, I was actually thinking about you know, like Night Before Christmas and One Piece.
Oh yeah,
and all that stuff. I gave him way too many teeth though, because when I was doing the teeth, I was just like, I want this drawing done. I want drawing done now. Just start adding teeth, and I just started adding teeth until he had like 200 teeth.
Well, he's an alien, so I guess
it works out.
Yeah, you can always just fall back on that. He's an alien.
Yeah.
And so he's gonna have an odd amount of teeth. For all we know, his entire mouth is filled with teeth.
I loved his when I drew his jaw though.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that like
long you actually got the curve on that pretty well actually with the with how it kind of comes down here and up. Yeah, to his jaw here. That's really cool.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah.
And then the next one, this one's actually part of the competition, was our friend Doc.
Yeah.
Another part they went and did a slasher as well. Everybody was doing the slasher, but the slasher, his slasher was awesome. I loved how the proportions,
the shadow,
the shadows,
the shading on the nose.
I like how like soft the coloring is. You know, it's got that kind of like, it's like a, I don't know how to word it, but it's like a soft touch to the whole thing.
Yeah, he definitely made him look creepy. I love the way the blood splatters.
Yeah, like he stabbed the dude on the ground or something.
Yeah.
And he's splattered all over.
That's really cool.
That's great.
So that's one.
And let's see, anything else to say about this one?
I really like the shading,
Yeah.
especially on his face and everything. It looks really cool. Yeah, I mean the shoes look cool.
Yeah,
overall
a good one. I really like that
one. To add to the list.
And then a bunch of One Piece stuff.
Oh, and then
this is the one.
This is the one I did. I just wanted to be like something that was a little intense, and and like he's slashing at him and turning him around, And the adding his name in the background was actually like a last minute thing, and I thought it came out pretty cool. I think I may have obscured it a little bit with the blood up there. But overall, yeah, that was pretty fun. I liked the doing the shine in the hair.
Oh, I didn't notice that before.
Yeah. How it's that's the first time I've done shine like that.
Color.
I think it actually looks pretty cool. I might do that more often. So, so that's mine.
One thing
that's
I liked
not part
about
of the
this
competition. That was just fun.
And I mentioned this in the last time we tried to do it, I tried to do the stream. But I like how with the folds here, he made to where the lines actually
I see
go over. Yeah, it's different over here.
Yeah, my
How
bad.
the split between the colors actually forms around the folds in his clothes. That was really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I really like that. So,
but that one's not a part of it.
Part of the competition.
Oh, and this one's not either.
Another one that's not part
I
of
just
the
had fun with it.
But Stefan drew this
I was
one
having such a good time drawing. What I really enjoyed about it was doing the whole process from start to finish. I'd never really, I did that. I used to do that when I was a kid, where I'd start and I'd finish. Then I started getting a little too picky. And then with this one, I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be perfect. Everyone just needs to have fun with it. So I just, whipped that one up for funsies after I was done. So
this one was really fun.
All right, now on to the real submissions.
Another real submission. Let's see. Yes.
There we go.
Impa came back with another slasher, but this time gender swapped.
Yeah.
And this was great. Everybody was talking about how they wanted in the chat right before this. They were talking about how they wanted to make a female version. We were like, yes, please. And so then this was the first one, and I love her curves.
I love
She's a
the
really
hair.
curvy specimen.
The hair is like my favorite part.
Yeah, the
about
hair.
it.
I love the hair too. And then this pose here. I love her yawn. It's great. Right before she kills someone with blades.
She's a bit clean. I think it's because she's
she's
fresh,
brand new.
fresh
got
clown.
bored.
She's about to,
get the business.
absolutely.
But yeah,
She's just
that one looks
stretching right
cool.
there.
Yeah,
so
right
she
before
can,
she starts murdering.
Yeah, get the kinks out before.
Oh, one thing you mentioned last time, the balls that she added onto the
that was cool.
to the frill.
I like the way she changed the shape and everything. Too. That was really cool.
Yeah, how it like I can't bring my mouse cursor up enough, guys, because the window is too small.
Yeah, it kind of gets stuck right
but I like how they kind of flare out a little bit.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool. This one was my cousin Mage. He came out of nowhere with this. We didn't even think he was paying attention to the
I love those.
the channel, and then he went and dropped this one. This one's really cool. I love this pose, like he just said. It's like my favorite thing about it. And I love the way that they made the hair. Oh, me bring my mouse over there.
The way
I love
it
they
kinda,
made the hair kind of wild looking.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Great job. I
And
love
then,
the clothes, the way it the wrinkles and everything. It looks great.
Yeah, Stefan brought this up last time, but he has purple socks. We didn't notice that before.
Yeah.
It was pretty sweet.
Which is really funny because a lot of people actually would do when they would add a little something extra, it was always purple, and I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, we
I
didn't
guess
think about that.
Yeah, I
that
guess
color.
that color just naturally works. But
And then
yeah, so that was a really cool one.
Yeah, this one's actually
one of my favorites. But
Yeah,
I don't get a
like
vote.
this one.
So
I voted.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you should vote too.
Oh, okay.
Just be sure that we're not making it one-sided, right?
Yeah.
Don't vote for the same thing as me. But then Kit came out with his rendition of the female slasher.
Nice crop top.
The crop top is great, and there's the purple again.
Mm-hmm.
And
the mask is a nice
the
touch.
mask, yeah, the bandit mask. That made me laugh because just like the hat, it was like, that's a different way to do the character.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
I like that he added unique touches to it. That he didn't just go with the default design. He was like, oh, I'll take that and I'll modify it and kind of make my own thing out of it. And I really like that.
Yeah, that was great.
The hair was cool.
The hair reminds me of the juggler a little bit. It's kind of like the juggler meets. Well, it's more like just the juggler, but I love it.
But what you're missing is that it's cool the way that it splits into three, though.
Yeah, good point. Okay,
that's a really nice addition.
So it is then like I was going to say, which is it's like the juggler meets the slasher with the way the hair is.
I think it looks great.
That looks great. I love that.
The purple. That's what I was talking about. Everyone when they had those extra little things that it was purple. I thought that was really
forgot to give her a belly ring.
You're right.
But yeah, that one's great. I added this face in response to his sexy drawing.
I really dig this one.
Oh yeah, this one was cool. Doc came in again with their female slasher, and I love I can't go up high enough with my mouse, but this the bow that looks like kind of like scissors.
Yeah,
they
that's
added
cool.
there,
and
then the balls down bottom here hanging off the dress. Really cool.
The stockings look really good. And I really like the way they did the hair. I really like the desaturated colors. That was a good.
It's actually it's funny. It's got the same thing the other one does, where it's got that soft color kind of thing.
Oh, I never noticed that he gave her gave her the blood lipstick. That's really cool. That's a really cool.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even see that before.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed that. That's really sweet.
I wonder what the
and then the mascara
is this a bell
for blood?
I can't bring my hand or my mouse cursor up. But is that a bell hanging off her hair?
It looks like it might be. Yeah, it's either a bell or it's a ball that's been torn to pieces, but I think it looks like a bell.
I think it's a bell
because it's got those little curves on the inside.
Exactly.
Right there. Yeah.
But
I really dug that one. That one was great.
And I think that was it.
No, there's a couple more. There's a couple more. Just scroll down. There's one more.
Oh yes.
Not that one. Go down.
Sorry,
because
this
that
one.
one,
It
better
doesn't have
picture.
the
that
dots.
you took.
So like then Sacro came in out of nowhere and gave this one, and this one's so cool. So it's basically you're looking through a bulkhead out into the hallway, and the clown's standing there menacingly. I love it. And the little eyebrows he add onto the clown is really fun.
You know, everyone's been adding those little frillies on the end, and it makes me wonder if that was a missed opportunity.
Well, I was actually thinking that we're probably going to end up pulling some like what's called inspiration from a lot of these drawings and the way they did their clown outfits, because they are really unique and I really like them.
Yeah, so good job so far to everyone.
Yeah,
who's
good
joined.
job to everyone. And if anybody wants to come in and vote,
or last minute, if you have a submission, you know, it doesn't have to be colored or anything either. If you just want to do a quick sketch and that's all you have time for, that's fine. That's totally fine. You know, it's really just like want to get everyone kind of involved and, you know, get some really cool submissions for putting in the game, because it'd be just really cool to find your guys' drawings and everything. And just, you know, make some good memories too. You know? So yeah,
if anybody wants to vote, all you have to do is react to the message that I left down at the bottom of in the Ettinjam channel on our official Discord.
I love that you got a candy
go
bar
here. Yeah, that was on purpose. And if you want to vote, just react to this message with one of these symbols. I already cast my vote for Mage. And then we got a vote for Imp and for Impa, and a vote for Doc.
So right now
somebody voted for me, but it wasn't supposed to. They weren't supposed to do that, but that's
he voted
okay.
for something else though, right?
Yeah, he did. Voted for. No, he voted for me.
He trolled. Just you know, we need someone to come in. We need some people to come in and break that tie, you know, and like, because so far everyone's kind of won. And tomorrow around what time are we gonna do it? I don't know. We'll let you guys know. We just know that tomorrow, either before or after I go to training, we'll be running Ettinsoft Presents on our Discord channel. I'll try to get it connected to YouTube so that you guys can join on YouTube and everything. Where we will be doing the drawing, we will be doing the rest of the voting and trying to break any ties that are there. And just kind of hanging out for a little bit while we do that event. Yeah, and that'll be fun.
And one thing I wanted to add, since we're here looking at Discord, check this out, guys. I went in, we got everybody pitched in and helped boost our server. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Because now that our server's boosted, we got cool shit like, I can't put my mouse up there all the way, but if you look at the top left, you'll see that we got a cool little picture, like a nice screenshot of our game up at the top left. And I think if you click this and you go to like, there's a way to view the channel bigger, and I don't remember how the hell you do that. That's not it. Way, on the phone, I know that you can click up there and it'll actually enlarge it and you'll get a bigger picture of it. And it's pretty cool. But with that also came the ability to add icons to all of our roles. And so now we got all the clown heads for different icons, and it is so cool. It makes it so much more like lively.
It gives it more character.
Yeah.
People go to talk. And
because see, look, we've got like the two-headed giant roll, which is ours, has the juggler knot head. You got the gremlin roll has the slasher, and so on and so forth. You know, there's just like it just makes it look so much better.
Some of these guys need to be leveled up, actually.
Some of them are still on gremlin. Level up some people.
Sacro, you know, he's been really supportive for a long time.
Hey, Sacro, we're gonna do you a favor right here on the stream. Where are you?
I think he's offline.
Okay, Sacro, where are you at?
So the way it works, guys, is anyone who's really like a big supporter and has been there for a while, and you guys are going to be bumped up from Gremlin to Behemoth. It pretty much just gives you more like kind of like you can now post more stuff. You can post like I think images and whatnot, right? And so like So yeah, hey, so welcome to the Behemoth Roll, Sacro. And,
There you go,
thanks for all the
Sacro.
support. And
Yeah, you're awesome,
just
and you
been
have
really
been
cool.
just awesome. So you get the boost.
Absolutely.
And there's probably a couple other people who honestly need boost too, but I just haven't. I haven't been very active.
We'll go
I
through
need
the list.
to. You know, the biggest issue I have with social media and Discords and stuff like that is I never know what to post ever. So sometimes I come up with stuff that I think sounds fun and nobody thinks it's fun, and some people think it's fun.
I think
I just kind of post bullshit.
I think a big part of it is because it just we're so new to all it, you know, and so you know there's you know it's not a lot of people around right now, you know, like to kind of to keep up that flow, and you know, and we're gonna figure it out.
Trying to get people talking.
A little bit,
Discord's a tough ordeal.
It is, but you know, it's getting better and better, and
got a lot going on now.
Time, yeah. Exactly.
Oh, I need to share that video to hear. I found a cool pirate.
Yeah, I've been finding a lot of cool.
I'll tell you guys about it at the end here. At the end of this entire thing.
So,
what else
originally,
we got to talk about
originally we're going to be doing a little bit of Lords of Nacera on here, but due to the lag and stuff and everything kind of not being
let me check to make sure it's
set up
good.
on.
We got a couple people watching.
We're probably going to come back.
Are you sure? I think we can do it. Let me double-check,
it's also almost 5, and I need to go to the bank before they close. So.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So so that's pretty much gonna wrap up most of our topics here. And we don't. Let's see. Do we have anything you want to mention before we kind of wrap up for this week's Ettincast? It's a short.
Just like thank you guys for your support. You know,
absolutely.
I know. Like for example, I know that like
our
consistency is not great. Like when it comes to posting stuff. The problem is that we grew up playing video games all the time and sitting around doing very little. So it's a shift. It's hard to shift into being more active on social media, being more active in our Discord and all that stuff.
But we're gonna do it.
We're trying to get better at it.
We will.
I just need to figure out how the hell I come up with topics to talk about. But yeah, just thank you guys. Super cool. Somebody just joined, and we're towards the end now.
Yeah, we're gonna. I think I will find some time when I get back tonight, and I will probably do a little live stream of Lords of Nicera, which is a game by some of our friends at Lazy Warlock.
At the very least, I'll show you guys some screenshots.
Yeah, definitely show screenshots. But definitely, we want to show a lot of support for these guys because they're just really, really cool, down to earth characters. And that'd be Tony and Lilette. They run the company.
Yeah,
and they've just been doing such a good job. The game's looking great. It's a really fun role playing game. Very much it plays very much like Final Fantasy Tactics, or no, there's one that they said was more like it, Fire Emblem, I believe. I never played Fire Emblem, but when I played this, I was like, oh, I love the
feedback.
Yes, the feedback and,
so good.
And the vibes. The sprites are great. The characters are a lot of fun,
and the story was great as well. And here's since we don't have time to play the game this time, we played it. I think you already said it. We played it when we tried to do this stream yesterday, and it crashed on us midway while we were streaming. So I'll just show you guys the trailer. And then I'll get really cool
gameplay probably tonight. I'll jump on. It just depends on what time I come back home, but I will do that. Just go over there.
So
you go.
I had to pause the music.
Oh, I see.
So here's the trailer, and also by the way, the music.
Oh, you don't have it sharing. You don't have
audio?
Audio.
All right, let's make it share audio right quick. Duke Nukem is sitting in front of the.
You go over here.
Thing. You know, he's sitting in front of the. All right, let's see.
And then you go.
Oh, that's right. No. It's, you click stop screen and present. We have to do it again. Entire screen, share audio. All right, there we go. So
we're still figuring out all this StreamYard stuff.
Oh, here, I'll start at the beginning. That way you guys can see their logo. There we go.
Yep.
And get us out of there so don't.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello there. Yeah, they have really fun stuff too, like that, where like the characters will talk when something happens, so it's like context sensitive.
It's hard to believe that like Tony's like their main artist. I think he does like all the art. I hope I'm right about that because I don't want to discount any work that Lilette has been doing because she's awesome. But yeah, I believe that Tony does like all the art and it's really good.
It's
really
this
nice.
game's really in depth.
Oh yeah, they had this crazy mechanic
okay,
where
so that's what that is.
yeah,
I was trying to figure that out.
They had this crazy mechanic where when you press like space or something, it shifts the map to be like above like
in
the sky. It's really
sky.
cool.
And apparently
Cool
that's
stuff.
because of sky combat. You'll be able when you switch to that view, you can see the units in the sky, and it's cool.
It was a lot to take in, but it is still early. I think they just passed their Kickstarter and they hit their goal, which is awesome. Congratulations, you guys! And yeah, they're going really heavy on the development right now. And
I forgot to put created by the Lazy Warlock.
Oh, I see.
So that way nobody thinks it's our game that we're
we don't
showing.
want that.
There we go. Created by we're at the end.
Oh yeah. So they have a demo though available right now on their Discord. I'll put a link for their Discord in the down below in our description. And in that demo, you can do an arena mode, and you can play the prequel of the game or the prologue of the game. And it's just a lot of fun. I'll play a little bit of that later. Oh, switch it over to
I am.
Okay. And yeah, so we just kind of wanted to give some love and show that off right quick.
Yeah, well, and those guys have been so supportive, and they've been helping us with like stuff like figuring out the Discord and all that stuff. So we just really want to help them out by showing them their game.
Show a little bit of love.
It's so cool too. Like when I was playing it, it felt like so professional, and it's only two guys, or I mean, two people, you know, like, and it was great. The art also is fantastic. Also, one thing I really liked is when you're doing the dialogue and stuff, the people's faces change to like match their mood. So
it was very subtle. I didn't notice it until it was like, hey, wait a minute, wasn't that character just frowning? And then they got this big old laugh on their face and everything. I was like, oh, that's really cool. That's a nice touch. Yeah, I thought it was just going to be like little slides of their character, and they just sit there, you know, and then they set out, just like any old game, right? But I loved that little touch. It had a lot of little cool.
And the comedy was great.
It was actually really funny.
But yeah, that's basically the stream right now.
Yeah. So we should talk. Just do a little bit of house cleaning right quick. So we got a Discord. If you guys want to hop on there and join, we're going to be doing every Tuesday. We might do it this Tuesday. It's been kind of chaotic with all the VCS stuff, but most Tuesdays we try to do a monster mash where we all get together and we do some little fun community event. Last week we played Project Zomboid, and that's what we're probably going to be doing today. If we get the time when I come back tonight, we'll jump on there. And then what's going on? No. Oh, okay, sorry. It's ADHD. When I see you typing, I stop what I'm doing and I'm like, so you can follow us on social media under Ettinsoft, at Ettinsoft, and we're going to be getting a little bit more active with that. I probably should share some of the stuff I've been trying to get done on the VCS. It's been a real headache trying to do all that stuff. So
and so just kind of too busy working on it to share it. But when we get into working on Super Circus Interstellar, we're going to be doing a lot more sharing with everybody. It's just that right now it's such a headache. It's this big back and forth whether or not the VCS port is working or the VCS port isn't working.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like if we were to share stuff, it might drastically change and not be good news anymore. So we're just kind of want to make sure that we get the port done right, and then when we start doing super, that's when we'll really start sharing stuff on our Discord and all that stuff.
Yeah, and so and if you guys want to be a part of some of the development on Super Circus Interstellar, join us on our Discord, because we will also be running events where we will be creating characters and stuff for the game, like some new enemies, some new traps and designs. You guys can even later we'll have to make new levels too, and so if you guys want to be a part of that and you want to be part of the creative process, definitely be sure to join us on Discord, and you can. So
hold on. Sorry. Ettincam.
Yeah, next time we'll have this all planned out ahead of time too. Because right now, here we go. So yep, thank you guys for joining us for the show. I'm sure that it's probably a little choppy because our bar is a little low up there. But
somebody in the chat, Sean was saying that it was going in and out. We kept freezing and coming back. So
so we'll kind of get the kinks out for next time, and Matt's going to be working on getting this ready. But thank you guys so much for joining.
Thanks, guys. That was so much better than yesterday. I ate too much Taco Bell and was like a zombie the whole time they were doing it. So
absolutely. Me too. But I didn't eat 3 tacos in a row.
3 big tacos. So
all right, guys.
All
thank you so much.
Guys.
Catch you later. Creatures have a wonderful evening, and we'll catch you later on the next Ettincast.
See you guys.
See you later.